Well, good morning, this is Oliver. Welcome to the Sudoku channel, coming to you from Youghal by the Sea here in Ireland over in Europe. This morning it is very, very wet, but I'm told that on Saturday we're going to have a heat wave in the beginning of October. Oh, how strange the climate is at the moment. Anyway, we look back at the past Diabolical Sudokus from the Telegraph newspaper in the UK, and today's one is number 5501 from the 21st of May 2021. Now, as always, part 1 video will just use the basic solving techniques, and if I don't manage to solve it using those, then I'll come out with a second video, part 2, which will use more advanced techniques. So this is what we have, and let's see where we go. I'm using Sven's Sudoku pad. And what I like about it is if you click on a cell, it will show all of the cells that have that candidate in it. So we can see that for the number 1, there are just 2 cells there. Now, what we're trying to find out at this stage, uniques, if there's any other uniques somewhere, or a house where there's just possible of 2 candidates. So, for example, that the 1 could just be in 2 places. So we can't have anything there with the 1. We've gone now to the 2. Right, this is better. So we can't have a 2 here, we can't have a 2 here, or we can't have a 2 here. And this is what I was looking for. They're called Snyder Pairs. So we can't have a 2 there or there. And tradition is that you make those marks, pencil marks we call them, in the corners. Now, for example, this one here, can't have it along here or here, which means that there's 3 2s. We don't mark that. We're just restricting ourselves now to 2. I need 2 cells. Well, up here, not there, not there, and because of this one, we now have a Snyder pair of 2s in there, and I'd say that's about it. Right, on now to number 3, and that doesn't give us anything, so go on to 4. Nothing there, so on to 5. Up here, we can't have a 5 there, which means is here and here we're going to have our Snyder 5s. Now that is also a pointing pair. In the house we can't have a 5 here or here, and that means we can't have a 5 anywhere down this column. So we can't have it there, we can't have it here, and that gives us another Snyder pair of 5s in there. And on to 6. Well, at long last. Can't have a 6 here, can't have a 6 here, or here, so we get a unique 6 in here. And another one. Can't be over there or over there, giving us a unique 6 here. And again, not here, or here, a unique 6. And we're just missing 1 6 down in this house. Well, it can't be down there, it can't be here, can't be there, it can't be there. So there's our last unique 6. We've all the 6s done now at this stage. On to 7. More uniques, not there, or here. A unique 7 in there. Suddenly things are coming together, aren't they? And again, we can't have it here, or here, or here. Another unique 7. Well, not across there or across there, which means we have a Snyder pair of 7s here. In the middle here, can't be there, can't be there, can't be there. We get a unique 7 here. Now that unique 7 means we can't have the 7 there, which means this now must be our unique 7 for that house. So now we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So we've got all the 7s and all the 6s done. On to 8. Well, not there or there, so we get a Snyder pair of 8s in here. Well, can't have an 8 there, so we get a diagonal pair here. That's it for the 8s. On to 9s. Not here, not here. So the 9s are restricted in that house to those 2 places there. Now these are also very important. They're known as a conjugate pair, and I always colour conjugate pairs. It's a conjugate pair for the house, but it's also a conjugate pair for the column. So I do it green and red. Now it means the 2 9 is here and can't be anywhere else, and also for the column. What were we doing? We were doing 9, wasn't it? Here's another one. 9 can't be there, it can't be here, so it must be here. So we're putting a 9 in there and deleting a 2, which means this now must be the 2. Can't be here or here, so we have a Snyder pair of 9s in here. Can't be there, can't be here. Another Snyder pair in here. Oh, we're getting a lot of them in. Okay, we've done our first pass through it, and we put in a fair amount of uniques towards the end, which means we should really go back to the beginning and see has anything changed. For example, for the 1, well, it has. We can't have a 1 here, and we can't have a 1 here. Now we know the 1 can't be in here because that's going to be either a 2 or a 9, so the 1 has to be here or here. Over here, we should have got this before. Can't have a 1 there, so the 1 must be here or here. And you probably saw that and I didn't, which is kind of par for the course, isn't it? Down this way, can't be there, so the 1 must be here or here. That's it on the 1s. Up to the 2s now. Well, nothing has changed on the 2s, so we can continue on to the number 3. I'm afraid we're still stuck with just 1, 3, 4. Well, things have changed here now. Can't be there. Can't be here. In fact, I should have got this. Oh, it's the 6 brought it in. So we're going to have 2 4s across here. Which, as you know now, that's also a pointing pair. So the 4 can't be across here. It can't be across here. And we don't have any 4s down here. All right. 5. No change. We know we have all the 6s, we have all the 7s, and nothing has changed since for the 8s, I'd say. No, and 9s. Okay, that seems to be all we can do now, just going at it that way. I'm surprised that's all we got from that part of it. So the next thing we'll be looking at rows and columns, any ones that just have 3 cells. Ah, there's one there. There's 3 cells left here. And what's left between those cells is 1, 3, and 4. And I just put those in the center, just as sort of a working area. Well, we already have a 1 up there, so we can get rid of that. This one we have a 4, so we can get rid of the 4. And this one is 1, 3, 4. So we got 2 1s there. 2 1s, so I'll put those in as a Snyder pair. So what can go here then, because we have that done, so what's left here? We could do the 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 3, 4, 8. So 1, 3, 4, 8. And over here we already have the 4, so that'll be a 1, 3, 8. This one here, we have the 8 there, so it'll be 1, 3, 4. This one here is going to be, we have a 4 up there, so we can get rid of that one. It'll be 1, 3, 8. And this is a 1, 3, 4. Oh, we have 2 1s here, so we can get rid of the 1s on both of those. 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 8. It's a quad. That don't really help us at all. I think I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here, to be honest with you. Over here, those 3, we already have that one done. It looks like we're going to have to put in all the candidates, and usually when it comes to that stage I switch over to video 2. I'll stick them in here anyway for starters. It's going to be a 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 8 again. 1, 3, 4, 8. Yeah, there's the ones that we found very few of. At least we have the 2 in there. This one here, this one has the 4. So we can get rid of the 4 there. We have a 3 up there at the top. Oh, should we have a 1 at the bottom? So we can't have that 1 there. I've just noticed that must be a 4, 8, 4, 8. If we look at this as a column, there's only 2 cells left. So that must be a conjugate pair in those 2 cells. So they must be 4, 8. And that is a conjugate pair in a column only. So I'll put that down there as a 4, 8. Oh, if we look at this row again, the 8s are here. They can't be anywhere else. So also for the house, the 8s will have to be here. So that then can't be a 1, 3, 8. It'll have to be a 1, 3. So over here it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have a 1 at the top. So that becomes a 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. 4 can only be there or there. So we can also make that into a conjugate pair of 4s there, which will get rid of those 2 4s here. So we have a 3 4 1 3 4 2 3 1 2 3, a standard week quad. We've got 3 3s, just 2 2s. So there'll be a Snyder pair of 2s there. Everything else are 4s. I've got 2 4s, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4. I don't really want to go. Oh, there's just 3 here, so we could see what goes in there. Where's it back again? We have 1 2. We don't have 3. We have 4. We don't have 5. We have 6 7. We don't have 8. All I can see here is that we have an 8 there. No, I can't see anything else. I think I'm going to have to put in all the candidates. Right, I've bitten the bullet and very reluctantly I have put in all the various candidates. Now, the next thing to do is to start putting in all the, I don't know if you could still call them Snyder pairs when they're in terms of rows and columns, but that's what I usually do. And I don't like doing it on this software. I think I'll switch over to the other software when I'm doing it. But I can see some possibilities, and it's important to do this. Like, there's going to be 2 1s here, and there's more than 2 1s there. There's 2 1s here as well. Right, and 2 4s. Oh, 2 4s here as well. Might be some sort of a chain there on the 4s and the 1s. Look at that, 2 5s here. Okay, maybe it was an idea. There was the right idea to put all these in. That would be the next thing to do. Go around and have a look to see where are there pairs of candidates, either in rows or columns. And if you get them in rows or columns, that is probably going to lead you towards some type of an X-wing. If you haven't done X-wings, go down below and have a look at that. You know, it'll either be a standard X-wing or a finned X-wing or something like that. The other thing to look at then will be a singles chain, because there are not many binary ones. Binaries where you just have 2 values. Now, like the last one we did, there was a load of binary values in there, and we did this Medusa technique, which was brilliant. I was hoping this one might be somewhat similar, but there don't seem to be enough binaries. But if you have enough of these pairs in rows and columns, that to me smacks of being able to do a singles chain. So okay, I'm going to leave it at this. Leave it to yourselves. If you have any ideas, as usual, put them into the comments. Really appreciated the comments we got from the last one, video 100. That was absolutely brilliant. The type of solutions that people had come up with, I have to say, I was fairly well stumped. And I think it was Glenn's solution I put up in the video, and thank you very much, Glenn. That was great. And also both of you, Ross and Ramakrishna, you both had great solutions there. I got it. I don't know how you do it. Anyway, look, that's me finished, and I'll be back to you in a day or two. All right. If you like these, don't forget to put give the thumbs up, and as usual, subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll know then when the next one is coming out. Okay. Thanks for watching. Slán Tamil.